Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're looking to take control of your money, reduce waste, and build real financial freedom, you're in the right place. Today we're talking about how to be efficient with your money. Not just budgeting or saving, but making sure every dollar you earn is working its hardest for you. Stick around because I'll be sharing 10 smart habits that can literally save you thousands over time. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss future personal finance insights. The first habit that's absolutely crucial is automation. Why? Because automation removes the friction from good financial habits. It takes willpower out of the equation. Set up autopay for all your bills so you never miss a payment and get hit with late fees. Trust me, those fees can add up quickly and they're totally avoidable. Next, automate your savings. Set up a system where a portion of each paycheck is automatically transferred to your savings account. You can even break it down further and have a certain amount go towards your emergency fund, another towards your vacation goals, and another towards your investments. Speaking of investments, did you know you can automate those too? Set up recurring investments into your brokerage account or retirement plan. The beauty of automation is that once it's set up, you don't have to lift a finger. Even automating just $50 a month into a savings account adds up to $600 a year. Start small, and as you get more comfortable, you can always increase the amounts. Alright, habit number 2 is all about awareness. If you want to be efficient with your money, you need to know where it's going. And I'm not just talking about having a vague idea, I'm talking about tracking every single dollar. Think of it like this. If you were trying to lose weight, you'd track your calories, right? You'd want to know what you're eating, how much, and how often. Money management is the same thing. Luckily, there are tons of tools out there that make tracking your money easier than ever. Personally, I'm a big fan of apps like Mint or YNAB. You need a budget. They connect to your bank accounts and credit cards and automatically categorize your transactions, so you don't have to manually enter every single purchase. If apps aren't your thing, no worries. You can create a simple spreadsheet or even use a notebook to track your income and expenses. The key is to find a system that works for you and stick with it. Once you're aware of your spending habits, you can start making changes. Let's talk about recurring costs. These are the expenses that hit your account every single month, like clockwork. We're talking about things like your rent or mortgage, utilities, phone bills, internet, subscriptions. You get the picture. Now here's the thing about recurring costs. They can be sneaky. Since they're automatic, it's easy to set them and forget them. But trust me, optimizing these recurring costs is one of the most effective ways to save thousands over time. So, how do you optimize? It's all about being proactive and a little bit savvy. First, I want you to gather all of your recurring bills, lay them out on the table. Next, go through each one and ask yourself, can I get a better deal on this? Could be a cheaper internet plan, a lower interest rate on your credit card, or maybe you can even bundle your cable and internet to save some cash. Don't be afraid to negotiate with your providers. By regularly reviewing and optimizing your recurring costs, you're essentially giving yourself a guaranteed raise every few months. Alright, let's talk about food. Food is one of those areas where it's so easy to spend way more than you realize. Those takeout coffees, the restaurant meals, the convenience store snacks, they all add up. Think about it. If you eat out for lunch 3 times a week and spend an average of $15 each time, that's $45 a week. Multiply that by 52 weeks in a year, and you're looking at over $2,300 a year just on lunches. Now, I'm not saying you have to become a gourmet chef or give up eating out entirely. But I am saying that cooking at home more often is a surefire way to save a significant amount of money. Plus, cooking at home can be healthier and more satisfying. Here are a few tips to make cooking at home easier. Plan your meals in advance, and don't be afraid to embrace leftovers. They make for super easy lunches or a second dinner. Lifestyle creep, my friends, is a silent wealth killer. It's that sneaky phenomenon where your expenses increase right alongside your income. You get a raise, you move to a nicer apartment, you upgrade your car. It's a natural human tendency to want to reward ourselves. But here's the thing, if you're not careful, lifestyle creep can keep you trapped in a cycle of working more but never getting ahead. The key to combating lifestyle creep is to be intentional with your spending. Just because you can afford something doesn't mean you should buy it. Before you upgrade your lifestyle, ask yourself, is this expense aligned with my long-term financial goals? Instead, think about how you can use that money to get ahead financially. That's true wealth. We live in a world of instant gratification. Amazon Prime delivers in hours, food delivery apps bring you whatever you want with a few taps on your phone. It's never been easier to get what you want, when you want it. But here's the thing. When it comes to your finances, impulse is your enemy. Those spur-of-the-moment purchases, the treat-yourself mentality, they might feel good in the short term, but they can wreak havoc on your long-term financial goals. That's why one of the simplest, yet most effective habits you can develop is to delay big purchases. And by big, I mean anything over a certain amount that feels significant to you. Here's the rule. When you're considering a big purchase, give yourself a cooling off period. I'm talking at least 24 to 48 hours, but ideally a week or even a month. This does a few things. First, it gives you time to really think about whether you need this item or if you just want it. Second, it gives you time to research and compare prices. And finally, delaying a purchase gives you time to save up for it. Chapter 7. Buy quality, not quantity. We live in a disposable society. Fast fashion, cheap electronics, furniture that falls apart after a year. It's tempting to always go for the cheapest option. But here's the thing. Sometimes buying cheap means buying twice. When you focus on buying quality items, you're making an investment. You're choosing durability, longevity, and often better performance. A well-made pair of shoes might cost more upfront, but they'll last you years longer than a cheaply made pair. Plus, there's something to be said for owning fewer higher quality items. It reduces clutter, simplifies your life, and often brings a sense of satisfaction that cheap, disposable items just can't match. Remember, buying quality is a long-term investment. Let's be real, who doesn't love free money? Cashback rewards, travel points, bonus miles, they're everywhere these days. And when used strategically, they can be a great way to offset expenses and even earn some extra cash. But here's the thing, rewards programs are designed to get you to spend more. They're a marketing tactic, plain and simple. And if you're not careful, you can easily fall into the trap of spending more than you normally would just to earn those rewards. So, how do you use cashback and rewards programs wisely? First and foremost, you need to be disciplined. Only use rewards credit cards if you know you can pay off your balance in full and on time, every single month. Second, do your research and choose cards that align with your spending habits. If you're a big traveler, go for a travel rewards card. Remember, rewards programs are a tool. In a world of constant consumerism, it can be hard to resist temptation. We're bombarded with ads, social media influencers, and FOMO, the fear of missing out, telling us we need to buy more, do more, and experience more. But here's the thing. Sometimes, the most financially savvy thing you can do is say no. No to the impulse purchases, no to the social pressures, no to the lifestyle creep. Saying no can be difficult, especially when everyone around you seems to be saying yes. But trust me, it gets easier with practice. And the more you say no to things that don't align with your values or financial goals, the more empowered you'll feel. Here are a few tips for saying no gracefully. Be honest. Simply say, it's not in my budget right now, or I'm trying to be more mindful of my spending. Offer an alternative. If you're invited to an expensive event, suggest a more budget-friendly activity instead. Remember, saying no isn't selfish, it's self-care. When it comes to smart money habits, most people focus on saving, budgeting, and cutting back. But here's one that often gets overlooked. Investing in yourself. Think about it. You are your greatest asset. The more you invest in your knowledge, skills, and personal growth, the more valuable you become both personally and professionally. Investing in yourself could mean taking courses or workshops to learn new skills or enhance existing ones. Reading books, listening to podcasts, or attending conferences to expand your knowledge and stay ahead in your field. Hiring a coach or mentor to help you achieve your goals faster and avoid costly mistakes. Prioritizing your health and well-being through exercise, healthy eating, and stress management. The skills and knowledge you gain can lead to career advancement, higher income potential, and greater job security. Remember, the more you learn, the more you earn. So there you have it, 10 smart money habits that can literally save you thousands over time. Remember, financial freedom isn't about being perfect, it's about progress. Pick one or two of these habits that resonate with you and start implementing them today. If any of these habits clicked for you, drop a comment below and tell me which one you're going to work on this week. Let's hold each other accountable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Until next time, spend smart, live well, and take control of your money.